hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Wow.
I'm so sorry, guys. This got out of hand. Okay, we're ready.
We're good. We're going. We're doing it. We're great. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry that took so long. I too did not think about needing to have more people. So thank you guys all for following. I'm so excited. This is amazing. This is incredible, and we're not too far behind. I told everyone this would be about a 10 to 15 minute span for everybody joining. So excited. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started since we're a little bit behind. Cool.
Oh, they want us to wait a couple minutes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we can wait a little bit longer. I can kind of just chat you guys through a little bit of an introduction. We're going to have a little bit of giving you more information as we get started. So I just want you guys to keep in mind, I did do a protection spell before we started. I have, which you can't really see very well right now. Let me kind of adjust this so you guys can see it. I did do my little protection spell. I've got my salt around my candle. I've got my protection sigil with me. I've got my protection stone. I really want to make sure that you guys all feel like you are protected, and seeing all the people that have been posting to all these witches that have also done protection spells. I'm so stoked for you guys. And it honestly, I know it's something that may seem small, but it does feel a little bit better when you hear that other people are protecting you too. So another note to keep in mind is that we're not here to hex individuals. I will say I'm an advocate for both dark and white magic. You practice the magic that you want to practice. But for what we're doing right now, we're not going to be using any details, but we definitely know why we are here. We know what we're doing. We know what our focus is. We want to bind systems of harm. We want to wrap those causing the injustice in the tethers of our power. That is the focus of what we're doing today. We're going to uplift truth, and we're going to pour out our collective energy into justice. That is our whole focus for today. Passed away this Saturday on his birthday. I mean, yeah, that's tomorrow.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. So I want to say I've been seeing a lot of posts today about, different styles, different techniques. My mindset when it comes to witchcraft is we're all modern witches. And I say that we as a collective, we have who practices in a similar fashion to what I call everyday witchery. So I don't want anyone to feel pressured that they have to do anything this way. If you want to add more to this, you can. If you just want to stare at the candle that I'm lighting and put your energy and focus and intuition into the candle that I'm lighting, by all means, this is completely up to what you guys would like to do. So I think something that's really intense right now, I live in Los Angeles, so I definitely feel a weight of intensity with political chaos and everything that's going on. I want you to know I'm in a very safe space. I am quite far away from everything that's been going on. But I do feel like that, like me, I'm sure a lot of you feel that just tight, tense grip of oppression that is very frustrating. And it can feel like, especially, again, I'm speaking for myself, is that if you have family, if you have people that are loved ones that you have to stay home for, I have a little one, I can't be going to rallies, I can't be putting myself out there in public in that way. So I try to show up in ways that I can, which, online platforms I think are great for that. I've told Christina too, she just joined today, that we have a digital coven that we're building. So I'm hoping that more of you want to join. I think that's a great way for us to connect, not just on TikTok, which is amazing for our collective coven, but I have a Discord coven that I feel like is great if people want to join. So I'm sorry, I'm just reading through my notes too. I made some notes just to make sure I don't miss anything.
Can we just say for a second, thank you to Mystic Sisters Coven, because I put the call out and this lady was on it, and without her, we wouldn't be here. And then she put this whole notes together. You guys, thank you.
You guys are really good. So you see me blushing? Oh my God, I'm blushing so
Follow
hard.
her. She is so cool. I'm just.
Oh my God. I love you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
And I will say, I am such, you guys are like, we were alive. I'm such an introvert in a lot of ways. I don't normally put myself out there like this, but Kismet, I think, just leads up to things just happen. They fall into place. Spirit was listening, because Christina, I swear you posted your video last night and I responded within 2 minutes. I think you had 2 comments. It was amazing.
It was insane.
Okay.
And now we're best friends.
Yeah, we're besties. Okay, so I'm gonna ask one more time just to make sure that Spirit guided us all here. I agree, Kayla. I agree. Do you guys feel like we should wait any longer? Do you guys want me to get into it? Kind of get started? I just want to kind of give a little bit more time.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to go. If you want to get going, put a 1 in the chat, okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to get going.
Baby Witch is here. Thank you for doing this. You're so
Yeah,
welcome.
it looks like everybody's.
And honestly, on that note too, cool, we'll get going. On that note too, just I want to make sure that everyone's aware too. You can be a long-established witch. You can be a brand new witch. You don't have to be a witch. You can do this. I made it simple and easy for everyone to make sure that everyone can feel included. So the things that you guys are going to need, you're going to want to make sure you have a candle. You can use any color candle that you want. It doesn't matter. I chose my black candle because I have them in plethora. Yeah, white candle, black candle, pink, purple, it doesn't matter. The focus is your intention. So whatever focus and intention that you are putting into this magic tonight, that is the candle that you're going to choose. The one that you feel like you want to have represent your magic tonight. You're going to need a small piece of paper or bay leaf. So I actually wrote my stuff out on bay leaves before we started. There we go.
Did you want to tell them? Did you want to tell them really quick what to write on there? Somebody asked in the chat.
Yes, definitely. So on the paper or bay leaf, you're going to write bind the harm, lift the hope, and power to the people. Let me see if I can actually show it to you guys. Let's see this one. It's probably backwards for you too, isn't it?
Yeah. Bind the harm,
bind
lift the hope, power to the people. Yes, parchment paper is fine. Whatever you got is fine.
Yeah, everything works. I mean, anything that burns, we'll say that. Okay, so small piece of paper.
I just got our moderator up. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're good.
God, awesome.
Thank you, Tay.
Pen or marker, fire safe dish. So I have my little dish here. I have my little fire safe silver dish. So we're going to write the paper, write what we need to write on the paper bay leaf, and then kind of let me know when you guys are ready. I feel like for the most part, a lot of people have already written it on their leaf or on their paper. Let's do a 1 again if you guys feel like you're ready, if you have everything written and you're ready to go. Ready, ready, ready.
Ready.
I love it so much. Okay.
Man,
so
you
gonna let this fire that we cast, we're gonna let this fire that we cast our attentions into be more than flame. It is fury focused into an uplifting light. It's protection cast wide. It is hope we refuse to let die. So everybody light your candles now.
Does somebody want to pin what we're doing? What we're writing? Somebody was asking. Tay, can you pin it?
Perfect. Perfect.
There we go.
So, thank you. So as we have lit our candle, you guys are going to focus your intention on this candle. I'm going to move mine so in case you guys want to use my candle. We're going to focus our intention. We're going to dampen the energy of the oppressive. This is what I want you to kind of think about what your intention is, okay? So you're going to dampen the energy of the oppressive. You're going to give strength to those rising in truth and justice. And you're going to hold your paper or bay leaf as you guys are thinking these things. So I'm going to repeat it a couple of times. If you guys want to hold it, don't put it yet into the fire. I want you guys to feel that energy of collective magic right now. So imagine almost like a white light coming down around us. We're all sitting in a circle, all 960 of us. We're sitting in a very huge fucking circle. This white light is coming down to protect us, okay? You're staring at our fire in the middle. We're all collectively looking at the same fire. And your focus of your attention is dampening the energy of the oppressive and strengthening those rising in truth and justice. So as you're holding the paper or bay leaf or whatever it is, a gum wrapper, if that's all that you had, this is what you're going to say. Now I'm going to say it once for you guys, and then you guys can repeat it with me. We're going to repeat it 3 times, okay? So this is what we're going to say. What's done in hate, I bind. What rises in truth, I lift. I'm going to say it one more time, just in case. What's done in hate, I bind. What rises in truth, I lift. So we're going to say this 3 times, and then we're going to burn our paper or our bay leaves, okay? Ready? Let's go. What's done in hate, I bind. What rises in truth, I lift. What's done in hate, I bind. What rises in truth, I lift. What's done in hate, I bind. What rises in truth, I lift. Go ahead and take your bay leaves or your paper and lead it into the fire. Keep those words in your mind as you start to see flames. Focus on the flame and imagine the tight hold of oppression burning away. And with that, our tethers of power rising up. Now, if you have more than one, continue to go. So we're going to keep going, lifting up those in need of support, lending our voice and our collective energy to them.
Woo!
Bay leaves do burn. Please don't burn down your house. Okay, protection.
Right, please
White light.
Could you imagine? That would be my luck on a live.
So we're going to lend our voice and our collective energy to aid people in struggle. We're going to lift them up. We're going to push down the oppressive. Focus on that flame. And feel that flame almost burning away their power and giving it over to us. Now, focus on the flame, even after you're done burning your paper, your bay leaf. And really kind of try to feel that energy collective through all of us. You can let your candle burn as long as you'd like. You can let your candle burn all the way down. We're going to take a moment of silence so that we can all collectively either close our eyes and focus on our intentions, or stare into the flame and focus on your intention. So we're going to take a few moments of silence to focus, and then we'll come back and close our ritual.
I'm also envisioning a white protective spell or white protective light over anybody who's going to be protesting, who is in the streets, who has a dog in the fight, to protect them, the people of LA, the people who are protesting all day tomorrow, wrapping everybody in a very bright white golden light.
Absolutely, absolutely. So when you do finally blow out your candle, I'm going to keep mine going for a little bit longer here.
I'm gonna keep mine
When you
going.
do finally blow out your candle, blow it out, and when you're done, you close your ritual by saying, "So mote it be." So just a little bit of it, more information for you guys as we're here in our collective energy, our collective space. Know that the work does not stop here. I know people kept reaching out and saying, well, are you going to do this spell? Are you going to do that spell? The answer is yes, we're definitely going to do more spells. It's not going to stop here. The work doesn't stop here. We have to keep going. And like I said before, if you feel like you can't get out and actually go to any of these rallies and be involved in person and put your voice and your face to other people, we can do this work. We can do this work together. So I know that we can hang out here on TikTok and have fun. Like I said, I've got a Discord coven. You're welcome to join. You can go to my website. It's in my my bio. You guys can see and click the link and join there. I also
The website is incredible, you guys.
Thank you. You're so wonderful. I love you. I also want to let you guys know that I definitely have already been doing these on the side with my coven. We do weekly rituals together. We're in a couple weeks going to be doing a Smash the Patriarchy ritual. And then I also have, like I mentioned earlier, I practice what I call everyday witchery, which is small magic, everyday magic within the mundane of your tasks. And if you guys are interested in that and you want to join, if you want to take part, you're absolutely welcome to. Again, go check out my website. Go click on the Witches Workshop, which I have. The next workshop is starting in the summer on July 14th. You're welcome to join that. And then I'm also currently working on, which I already told Christina, I haven't released this information yet, but I'm already working on a autumn Witches Workshop, which I'm really excited. It's going to be 5 weeks. It'll be an everyday like guided workshop with me and on the Discord Coven. So again, if you guys would like to join, I would love to have you there. Christina's going to be joining. I'm really excited. And I sincerely hope that you all enjoyed this. We will work out our kinks and we'll do better next time, because there will be a next time. We'll drop
You're
the links
welcome,
and stuff.
guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. We'll drop the links and stuff for you guys in the comments in here for you. And then also, oh, go ahead, Christina, go ahead. No, you first. You first.
It's already gone. It's already gone, Jess.
Alrighty. Also, I want to say thank you to all of our moderators. I wanted to make sure that we didn't have any issues with trolls or anything like that, so appreciate the moderators as well. I'm going to take this moment to close my ritual and blow out my candle. If you guys would like to do it with me, you're welcome to. I'm going to take a moment, focus on my candle, focus on my intention, our protective light, and I'm going to close this out. So mote it be. Oh, you guys, this feels so good, and I love it so much. Yes.
Okay, so I wanted to seriously thank. Ooh, look at all of that. That's fun.
I know.
I wanted to thank every single one of you that shared, that joined, that was a part of this, that sent this out. You guys are incredible. Make sure you follow Mystic Sisters Coven and follow this one as well, because apparently this is the one we're going to do the live on for a bit. Again, she's really cool. She's an author and she's a witch and she can write.
So much.
And she's my new best friend and I'm willing to share her with you all.
I love you. You're so welcome.
Head to her.
Okay, some questions.
Yes,
please
and
join.
And then I think, go ahead.
Sorry, there's questions for me. I just want to make sure that I answer a couple of them. If you guys have candle leftover stuff, when I am done with any of my stuff that I burn, I usually actually put it in my little mini cauldron and I top it with my protective stone. You don't have to do that. You can bury it if you would like to. You can absolutely bury it if you'd like to. Think of it as in any moment that you want to release your energy. Obviously, fire will burn out to pretty much there's nothing, but you want to give that energy back into nature. So whether you put that in soil, you put that out into the air, it needs to be like a clean release of elements to elements is how I would think of it. Put yours in the yard. That is great. And then, if you want to use salt at the end of your ritual, perfect. Amazing. I love this so much. I smell the ashes from the paper and they smelled sweet like fruit stripe gum. That's amazing.
That is so cool.
You guys are so wonderful. This is so great. Okay, so I'll talk with Christina. We'll plan another one. Like I said, in 2 weeks, I'm planning to do one with my coven, which is Smash the Patriarchy. Maybe we can work out doing another live at the same time. So Christina, maybe we can work that out and make sure we kind of handle that one to get back on here and give you guys plenty of information. More than 24-hour notice. We won't be switching things around.
Look how powerful the witches are, though. Like that, like magic. How quickly we put this together. Do you want to, Mystic Sisters Coven, do you want to make a video that links all your stuff? Because I'm not going to lie to you.
Yes.
I can't figure out how to put it in there.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I will make a post if you guys follow me. I'll post that tonight. I'll put it in my stories. You guys can also, right now, the pins that I have across the top, there's one that says Witches Workshop. There's details in there. You guys can go to my account. You can see the link in my bio that will take you straight to my website. And it's called Witches Workshop. So it's pretty easy to click through, but I'll still make a video just in case. So the candle, when you're done with it, now granted, I will show you, I keep a lot of my candles. I like keeping candles until they are like absolutely nothing and they're just a pile of wax at the end. I reuse my wax a lot of the times in other things. So you're welcome to keep them. If you don't want to keep them, I think the best thing to do would be to either bury it if you have the option to bury it. And if not, to be very honest, I would put it in paper, some kind of paper, and then I would give it a blessing and say, thank you for giving me this incredible energy, and then I would throw it away. But throw it away in a place that you feel like that you want to throw it away. That is, good for the earth and sustainable, and you're not just like chucking it into like the ocean or something. Please don't do that.
You can totally use jar candles. I've totally used a jar candle for spell work. I've used a birthday candle for spell work.
Okay, so I have a huge candle too, Simply Libby. I have a huge candle too. No, you don't need to have it burn all the way down. I actually burn it to a point that I feel comfortable, that I feel like I've finished my ritual, and then I blow it out and I close my ritual. And I will reuse this candle for similar types of rituals. Now, I'm not going to reuse this candle for like a love ritual or something that is more on the end of that scale. I'm going to continue to use this in the same kind of format. So I have typical candles for specific things.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that, and then I saw somebody else say a tea light. Hey, that works too.
Yeah, perfect.
That works.
Yeah, perfect. Birthday candles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last minute things before we all head out. If you want to be part of a coven, we are part of a coven now. So follow each other, connect with each other. I just met this lady 24 hours ago. Not even. So, and she's my new best friend. So we can totally like be a coven, guys. We're going to call it the hashtag collective coven. Okay.
Yes.
Follow this page, follow her for sure. Don't not follow her. And we will post some videos with all the information that you need to join her witch workshop. And anything else you guys need, join her Discord too. We're going to be posting that link so we can all connect and follow each other. I love, and just click on her name at the bottom there where it says Mystic Sisters Coven. Click on it and follow. Yeah. Also, I will post a video right after this that has her tagged. Okay. Is there anything else, you guys? Anything else you want to ask? Or we're definitely going to do it again. We are definitely going to do it again.
I love it. Oh my God, somebody said it started to rain. Where is it raining? Did you guys hear that it's supposed to rain this weekend in DC? I'm just saying.
Mother Gaia is pissed.
She's just like,
she's like, no.
Yes,
also,
Kevin.
What else was I just had a thought, guys. It was just there.
ADHD, it's okay.
Dude, it's so bad. And what were we talking about earlier? Periomenopause?
Yeah.
Hot, guys.
Georgia's determined. Branding in Michigan and tomorrow. I'm just reading all these. I mean, there's still 500 of you guys here, and I can't get over how incredible, and I curse a lot. I'm sorry, I curse like a sailor, but I can't believe how fucking insane it is to, in less than 24 hours, post something, have so many of you be so intrigued with this, jump on, and not just jump on one place, but then move and jump on to another place. Like, I love all of you so much. This is incredible. Yes, we all need bigger cauldrons. I agree with that. I think this is so amazing.
We're gonna need collective coven merch, you guys.
I know. So, Christina, I'll share my merch with you later. I have merch.
Why are you so cool? I've never met somebody this cool. Like, I'm just like, tell me more. Oh, yeah. Yes, you can design it.
We have lots to talk about.
My God, I am in love with you.
I have so many things. Like, I really hope you guys hear me. I have so many things planned. I've got witchy workshops. I've got rituals planned. I have like these new lines of like simmer pots that you can turn into like mocktail syrups. Like, I've got so many things in my head. I feel like Spirit just is like, okay, 3 months ago, I was like, this is what you're going to do, and this is how you're going to do it. And like, you need to share this with the world. And I'm doing my best. I'm like,
okay, so since sorry.
No, what's up? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, since there's still a big group in here, if everybody wants to drop where you're from, drop that in the comments. Let's see where everybody is today. And then also I was thinking, yes, she's doing a Smash the Patriarchy.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. June 22nd, I believe.
Hallie,
I saw
Virginia.
A comment from Sierra. I think somebody's wearing my shirt, which is amazing. Girls will be girls. I love it.
That's in my cart. That's in my cart right now. Okay, but I have this one on right now. If you think you love freedom but don't care if everyone has it, what you actually love is privilege.
Yeah, I like that too. That is accurate.
If you are going out this weekend to use your voice, drop a 1 in the chat so I can send you all the good vibes, okay? If you're going out to use your voice, drop a 1 in the chat so I can send you, Stacy, yes. Oh my gosh.
Yes. And then actually too, I can post on my blog. I've been trying to post a lot of the rituals and stuff I have. If you guys want like a really quick protection ritual before you guys go out, a little quick protection charm before you guys head out, I can post that in my blog tonight too.
Definitely
so you guys can have that on hand. Oh, this is so great. Albuquerque, I love it. I love it.
That is unnerving. I just saw somebody say they're going alone. I'm sending all of you that are going out this weekend so much protection. So much protection and love and light. You are divinely protected because you are doing the right thing, okay?
Absolutely.
We're divinely protected.
Oh, Melanie, your first protest ever. I'm so excited for you. I mean, protest, what I would say for protests is make sure you bring water. It's something that a lot of people don't think about. Definitely bring water.
Shoes.
Make sure that your phone is charged. And to be very honest, like if you see that there's a lot of like chaos and danger ahead of you in the sense that, you know, people are getting too close and there's flashbangs, like I am on the side of you're there to be a peaceful protester and you don't necessarily want to step into the line of danger. So I highly recommend that if you start to see danger that you back away from it. You are peacefully protesting, but that doesn't mean that you need to, you know, Jon Snow your way to the front of the line. We love you. We don't want you to hurt. Oh my gosh.
Also, it was just we just had 444 people in here.
Oh my God,
my mom, there's just so much energy, you guys. I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you to every single person that is in here, every single person that has sent their love and their energy. This is incredible, and it's probably the coolest thing I've ever been a part of. So, oh my God.
Seriously, it's amazing. This is so, and like I said, we're gonna do more of these. This isn't the only one. This is just the first. Collective Coven is going to be like our online TikTok, you know, a way for us to all connect. We're not going anywhere. We're going to keep fighting. And like I said before, you can't, yes, absolutely. You're welcome for creating this space. This isn't the last one. We need to keep going. You know, it's in the mindset of like, if you're going to work out, you can't just work out the one time and like get a 6-pack. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. Now, granted, we're not going to have to do this every single day, but I do think that, like I said, everyday witchery is something that you can incorporate into your life to help you and to help your spirit and to help your well-being. That kind of magic is for you and for your heart and your soul and your connection. But when it comes to doing rituals and spells that kind of affect the outer world, that you want to send your energy out in a certain way, those are the kinds of things that we can do. And Christina and I are going to work on trying to do these as often as possible. So we will let you guys know as soon as we have the next one scheduled.
I saw somebody say in the comments, can they ask a question? Do you mean now? Because sure. Otherwise, anytime you can ask a question. My DMs are open.
Yeah.
I know her
Absolutely,
DMs are
mine
open.
too. 100%. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and send.
I'm just going through comments, making sure I'm...
Yeah.
Drink coffee. Yes, it is.
Strength and protection is coming for you. I'll be thinking about all of you guys tomorrow. I have a couple of friends. So I'm in Los Angeles. I have a couple of friends that are in downtown right now. And then I've got a couple of friends that are in New York right now. And a lot of energy is going out to them. So I will wrap all of you guys in those thoughts. As you can see, I have my little altar behind me. It is going to be put to use this weekend for sure.
So I saw somebody ask about the 4 a.m. club. I was part of the 4 a.m. club. That was the wildest experience of my entire life. Even thinking about it, I'm like, I cannot believe that we all experienced this at the same time. And I thought I was crazy until I got on TikTok and saw all this stuff. And I was like,
It's wild.
Like, what?
It's wild.
There has been so much. It is. There has been so much awakening, and the energy is just going like this and this and this. And And so somebody else asked about what do fours signify? The 444. Anytime you guys see an angel number like 444, 555, I instantly go over to Google and I just type in 444 angel number, and then it just pops right up. There's also a really fantastic app if you guys don't have it yet. It's called Astra. And
I have
this,
that one.
like,
I love it so much.
so you know how amazing it is.
Yes, it's really incredible. It's really incredible. And I don't pay anything for it. I have a free version. But yeah, no, it's incredible. It's amazing. A couple people were asking what the 4 a.m. club is. Christina, do you want to give a little bit more of a highlight on what it is specifically?
So the 4 a.m. club is essentially people that we all woke up at 4 a.m. of the day. I have to be very careful with my words. When the news broke as to who won that competition a while back.
Yes.
You know, that competition.
What was that? November 4th? November 6th? Whatever.
It was around there. It was around there.
It was around there. Yeah.
Yep. We woke up at 4 a.m. and we, to me, how I describe it, my experience was I literally was jolted awake. And I looked at my phone because my first thought was, oh no. I have goosebumps again right now. That was my very first thought was, oh no. And I grabbed my phone. It was 4 a.m. And I instantly went to the news and I was like,
why?
No.
Yeah. Same. I think the post that I have in my TikTok, which is down a little bit, I think that was around 4:30 when I posted it. That was, yeah. I mean, granted, and maybe this was one of those, you can read into things however you want to read into it, but my toddler woke me up around 4 a.m. that morning. So I was definitely awake.
I remember I had been having a dream. So I'm a what's it called when you can control your dreams? Lucid
dreams.
Yes.
Lucid
so
dreams,
I'm a lucid dreamer. I can control my dreams. I always have some.
I'm sorry, you guys. We just met each other too, like less than 24 hours. So all these things that are just so like
weird.
Oh,
yes. So you guys are lucid dreamers too. Until like 3 years ago, I thought everybody could do that. And I was telling people about my dreams and the whole table was sitting there going,
what?
And I was like, oh, is that not a thing? Anyway, my point. So I was lucid dreaming. And this was the first time ever I'm a lucid dreamer. That's all I do. I could not change the dream. And it was a dream of him winning.
I know.
And I was in a panic. And then so I can also wake myself up when I'm in a dream. I know that I'm dreaming. I can wake myself up. It's wonderful for nightmares. So I woke myself up and that was when I like, oh shit. And I grabbed my phone and I just knew it was like the most sickening feeling. I cried all day. I threw up. I got really, really, I had a lot of magic juice for that whole next day. There's videos of it. I did post those. But it was rough. So you guys are not alone. You guys are not alone. Yeah, I can wake myself up from my dreams. It's actually really stupid if you want to hear how I do it. It's very childish.
Please tell me, because I need to know if it's the same.
If it's the same, I'm leaving. Okay, so I know, remember, I've been doing this since I was a child, okay? So the only way that I knew how to get away was to run. And so in my dream, I have to run away from whatever is happening. And then I have to shut my eyes like this and open them. Shut my eyes like this and open them. And on the third time that I open them, I wake up. So like, I know, I'm like, Christina, get up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're different.
Okay, we're different. We're different. So mine is very much in the same mindset of like I do need to get away. I need to get away from the situation. There's really hard dreams for me to get out of sometimes where I'm trying to run away and it's like you're pulling at the ground to try to like get out of it. You can't. Mine is snapping. So I literally just have to go like this, and that noise in my dream. I'm also a very light sleeper. And so sometimes, like, when I was little, I used to think of, like, when I would do that, it would just be, like, my mind somehow knowing that there was a noise going on in my house, and that was what would be waking me up. But I don't know what it is, but I've been able to do it multiple times. It's pretty wild. It's really insane.
Somebody's saying they don't see the Discord in your bio or your website. Is it not there yet?
The Discord is not in my bio. The link in my bio is to my website. The Discord is not technically fully open yet in terms of that you can just jump right in. I have to let you guys in. So if you guys do want to join the Discord, I am going to be opening it up soon. I just don't want to get massive flooded because I just started a new workshop. So I wanted to make sure to get those people priority. But then I will be opening up the Discord within, I think the next, what's today, Friday? On Monday is when the Discord will open. I'll post a link in my bio and then you guys can join and we will open up everything at that point.
Discord is like a chat. If you're old enough, you remember like AOL chats.
Yeah.
They're like private AOL chats.
Yeah, it's like a different application, different website. They call it a server, so that you can join a specific person's like server. Mine is the Mystic Sisters Coven. That is my server on Discord. So also, if you guys go to my website and you just email me, I can include you in the Discord. I'll send you a link, but I have to email it to you. So it's just not fully
She has
open yet.
on her. Yeah, if you head to her bio, there's a link there, and her website is in there. You guys can sign up for newsletter. Okay, you guys can sign up, and then I did it earlier, and then she'll send you the Discord link.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to discuss? Any questions? Anything you want to share?
I love all of you so much. This is so incredible and amazing. I'm having flashbacks, and now granted, maybe not all of you guys are Swifties, but I'm having flashbacks to when Tess posts her live and we're all watching like Taylor Swift and like that feeling of like connection. Like I feel like I've been missing out on that because I used to join all of Tess's lives, and I'm a diehard Swiftie from when she first came. I mean, like she's pretty much almost my same age. So I've always loved her. Love the community a lot, and I feel like that's something that I just have been missing so much. And so it's why honestly in a lot of ways I built the Discord, I built the Coven, because I desperately want connection with other witches. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited that we're able, Swiftie, I love it. I'm so excited that we're able to do this. And yeah, hang out with witches. Witches are fucking cool. And you know, I've seen a lot of witches post today. Some are in the mindset of like, you know, they've been well-established witches. I would say I've been practicing witchcraft for maybe about 5 or 6 years. Within the last year or two, I've really kind of like fell into the very specifics of what I feel like I want to practice. Bay leaves crackle when they burn. It's amazing. Sorry, I just totally switched there as I read a comment.
There were so many questions there. I was like, I hope she gets them.
Bay leaves are I love burning bay leaves. And if there's a like fun little fact, if you go and grab a thing of bay leaves and you want to throw a wish into the universe, write it on your bay leaf, burn your bay leaf, and send your wish out into the ether. That is my favorite way to send wishes out into the world. No, it's not bad that you're exhausted after that spell. It takes a lot of energy and focus and intention when you put those kinds of things into these spells. I get pretty exhausted too afterwards, and you know, need to have my adult juice and like take a chill on the couch for a little bit.
It's actually a really good sign. It means you poured your all into it. And make sure you hydrate after, drink a lot of water, eat something good. Also, I remembered what I was going to say, 6 hours ago. So my YT, so this page that we're on right now was my podcast page. I'm not doing the podcast anymore, but that's why it's huge. The other page I started, Fire and Alchemy, was specifically to create a community like this. So it's really wild to watch this grow like it did in the last 24 hours. That was the whole goal of it. was to find this community, right? For the alchemists, the healers, the witches, the light workers, the shadow workers. We need everybody, okay? I firmly believe if we all heal ourselves, that is how we change the world, right? That's my life's purpose, is to help everybody just heal and get everybody's energy and love and light and sometimes rage or whatever. So that is what my Fire and Alchemy page is. I'm also have a YT, and that is where I'm going to be posting more of those videos. I just got that up and running. So if you are on your journey and you want to learn about Reiki or tarot or witchcraft or shamanic rituals, I'm just discovering all of it. Come discover it with me, okay? We're gonna heal together. We're gonna build a community that we love and support each other, okay? So that is what I meant to tell you. Thank you all for letting me get that spiel out.
And then kind of to lean into that, I feel like I've been following a couple witches. I have a podcast that I follow that I really like. And a couple witches that I've been following on here. I think Riot Adams is hilarious and amazing. There's several others, but I think the thing that I kept coming across was that there are so many people that are looking for connection and a coven, or looking for answers of like the how-tos, like what do I do and how do I handle this, and what is tarot and how do I use tarot. And I have this whole series on my blog I called What the Fuck Magic, because I feel like there's a lot of things that even I didn't know, like what's a besom and what is it used for, and like how do we use that within our practices. A broom, by the way, to sweep out energy. So the whole thing that I started with this whole building a website and building this coven is to get to doing everyday witchery to help myself. To be very vulnerable right now, I went through a really horrible experience of postpartum depression. I had a 29-week baby. He was in the NICU for 3 months, and it was a wonderful, beautiful moment to have a baby that I was told I was not allowed to get pregnant. But then I had one, surprise, and I almost lost him. I almost lost myself. And then I went through postpartum depression after this crazy, crazy situation. I think that 2 years ago was really what led me into searching for magic that I could have in my everyday. And that's where everyday witchery really came from, is finding a new connection with nature and mother and Hecate, and reaching out to Morgan and finding other deities that I feel like could really guide me on my path. Pulling magic into my everyday in very small moments. Like if you go look at my page, you'll see a lot of the things that I post about everyday witchery. We're starting a workshop in July. And I say we because I know Christina's going to be there. So I'm like so excited that we were able to do this and put this on, because this is what I want to give to everyone else. This experience that I have. Now, I'm not going to say I know everything. I would never say that I've been doing witchcraft as long as a lot of other witches have, but I do feel absolute passion, and I want to learn, and I'm willing to like listen to other people too when it comes to their practice and what they want to learn. I'm trying to give you all a platform to learn more. So I so hope to have you guys on our next live. I hope that you guys join the workshop. I hope you guys join the Discord. I'm really excited to connect with all of you, and I think me and Christina are just completely in shock with how much this exploded. I personally, Christina, I told you, I was like, maybe 200 people will join. I could not believe this is incredible.
We were freaking out when 50 people registered, and then and then we were like, oh, wow. And also, I just want to piggyback. Thank you for sharing your story. And I think it's very common when traumatic events happen that we can all relate to. We've all been through trauma, right? You hit that rock bottom and you feel like, I have to have something or I'm not going to come out of this, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I shared with you a little bit earlier, but my story of how my spiritual awakening started. My son was diagnosed with a very rare cancer in 2020. And he lost his leg from that cancer. And it was by far the hardest part of my entire life. And you reach that point, I'm just like getting emotional because I know,
me too.
but you reach that point where you're like, I have to have something. I have to have hope or I'm not going to get through this. And that was what started my healing journey. And that's when I was having multiple daily panic attacks, and they would be like, I'm dying. Yes. And I remember locking myself in my bathroom and locking the door because I didn't want my kids to find my, like, that was my thought. Like, I'm dying and I don't want them to find me. I
totally hear you.
I got into meditation. So that's where I found meditation. I was desperate. I needed something to get me through, right? So I found meditation. Then I found Reiki. Then I found tarot. Then I found, there's a really good book called, I'm sending you so much love.
Yeah.
I'm reading your comments, you guys. Sorry. There's a really great book that's called Healing the Witch Wound. And
I know what book you're talking. I don't have that book yet. I need to get it, but I know what you're talking about.
It's amazing. I highly recommend, if you haven't read it, to go check out Healing the Witch Wound, because I went through a period where I was like, witch, like, like, oh God, that seems scary. And I had to figure out where those feelings were coming from.
Definitely.
Healing the Witch Wound is what, made me see it. So I'm just really, I just, if anybody's going, oh my gosh, these people with osteosarcoma. Yep. My son had pseudomyogenic hemangioendothelioma, and he was one of 120 people in the world that have ever had it. So it is very, very similar to osteosarcoma. In fact, he was misdiagnosed with that in the first place. It is a mouthful. I can spell it, shockingly, but it took some time. But my son, watching him go through all of this and seeing his strength, I was like, well, trauma can break you, and it can also, my whole point with fire and alchemy is, how can we alchemize and transmute our pain into our power? That is the goal. That is what I was trying to do, in those really hard times. And I think we can all relate to that. As these comments, we can all relate to just being at rock bottom and trauma and how we get out of it. Yes, just like the stigma around psychics, same idea, guys. Yeah. So that is really what brought me here, and why I want to share that with all of you. And maybe we can heal together. Maybe we can grow together.
Yes.
Maybe we can learn from each other.
Absolutely. Could not agree more. 100%. It's one of the things that I feel like that I didn't realize I needed it until you start like really kind of like researching it and getting into it. And then you start to realize like, oh my God, I actually like really needed this connection. I actually really needed to do a little bit of shadow work and self-seeking and try to understand like what is going on inside of all of this. It's, I think therapy is something that helped me a lot to put words to my emotions and thoughts. But I think doing some shadow work and really kind of digging deep into what it is that's going on in my life and what I'm thinking and feeling. I feel like when it comes to witchcraft, a lot of people put a lot of, like you said, stigma. I know a couple of people, if you guys said stigma is attached to witchcraft. But I also feel like a lot of us, at least a lot of recent witches that I've talked to, is that we started in a world of religion, and we're pushed into a patriarchal structure of religion, and kind of put into this mold that we didn't fit into and felt very uncomfortable. And when you get out of that, then you realize, and you can look back and be like, okay, that's not the direction that I want to go, and I don't feel like that is my path. It doesn't mean that you don't have to believe in God to be a witch. You absolutely can. You can believe in any deity, any god, any goddess that you would like. But witchcraft is not a practice of religion. It is a practice of spiritual connection to your own spirit, as well as spirit with the mother, with nature, with the elements, with your surroundings, with the ether. So.
And also, really quick, and the people, like, these questions are coming in. You guys grab the Healing the Witch Wound book. It will answer all of these questions you guys have. But one of them is it essentially walks us through witchcraft and where it came from. Witchcraft was healing, you guys. They were healers. That is where witchcraft started. It became, a bad thing because healers were very respected members of the community. They were very respected members of the community. And then, you know, religion got involved. And I have to be very careful with what I say on here. So
I know it's so hard.
Go read the Healing the Witch Wound. I do have an Amazon storefront. I will go add that to you, add that book for you guys. But I also have some other really great books on there. I have Moonology, which is all about the moon magic and how to use the new moons and the full moons to your benefit. Love, love, love. I have a fantastic tarot guide. If you're brand new into tarot and you want to learn about it, it's there.
We're having more people join us. This is incredible and amazing. We're an hour after. Unfortunately, I do have a toddler. I have to get going here shortly, guys.
I have to get going too.
Yeah, their husband and toddler are coming home very soon, and it's going to be dinner time. I'm over in Los Angeles, so it's 7 o'clock over here. But all of you that have joined, again, thank you so much. I can't wait to connect with more of you. This is incredible. Again, we'll do this live again. We'll have more of these rituals. I'll be posting them, me and Christina both. So I just, again, thank you so much. This has been so great.
We had, I think, like 1,100 people in here.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It was wild.
It's amazing. Yeah.
So yeah,
incredible.
we have to head out. I would sit here and talk to you guys all night. I really would. But we do have to leave. So really quick, make sure you're following Mystic Sisters Coven. Make sure you're following me and Fire and Alchemy. I love you guys. If you send me a follow request, I'm gonna follow you back. So I want to stay connected. I love you all. I cannot wait to do this again. So follow. Blessed be to all of you. Yes. Love and light. Protection.
Love this so much. And then hopefully next time we won't have to move all over the place for our lives. We'll be more. We'll talk about it. We'll work it out. We'll make sure that it is more in yeah.
I'll be better next time. I love you guys.
Yes. Blessed be to all of you. Love you. Bye. See you guys soon. Bye.